Hey guys, just wanted to do a couple of trade reviews I had today on the SPY. So just wanted to go over some trades real quick. So let's look at the market, or let's look at SPY overall on a daily. Um, Market's still super weak, so the SPY gapped down over the weekend and opened up lower than the close on Friday. So I had a bias towards market weakness going into the day. Um, So I was looking for the SPY to open up Nord's lows and then continue to go lower. At least that was my bias. But like I said, um, just wanted to kind of take what the market gave us today. So this is the daily on the SPY. We'll take a quick peek at the 4 hour, and you can see on the 4 hour, we have definitely had some weakness um, on the 4 hour as well. It's still below that 21, and we were opening up at a decent level below the 21. So now let's get into the trade. Like always, I've got the VIX, SPY, and Q set up. This is kind of my six pack. So I've got a 5 minute chart at the top and then a 1 minute chart at the bottom. And I use my 1 minute for my entries and exits. So the first trade on the SPY was at 8:31. It was a 2 minute trade for a 6.1% return, and then my second trade on the SPY was a 2 minute trade for about a 4% return. So starting off on the first trade, um, so you can see how the setup worked. VIX was strong or had strength here, so I was expecting the SPY and the Q to be weak. So here's how this played out. I've got once again the VWAP in the dark blue dotted line, the 9 EMA in the orange, and then the 21 EMA in the green. All right. So volume average, TTM squeeze, and stochastic slow. So first check mark here was stochastic slow had crossed, meaning momentum was going to be headed down. And then we were in a squeeze, which was my second check mark here. We were squeezing, and we started to break out of the squeeze. Third, volume was strong, so above average. And then the fourth uh, one I like to see is that 9 EMA crosses over the 21 to the downside here. So we had the 9 cross the 21 to the upside on the VIX. So that meant that we were going to have strength in the VIX. And then the Qs and SPY both looked weak here. So I entered the trade at 8:31, like I was saying. So I entered right here. Um, and this key level was that 402 break. So I entered here at 8:31, and then I exited the trade around 8:33 for a 6.1% return. So essentially, I played this candle right here. Just this one candle went down, got my 6%, and got out. You can see here we were squeezing. We had selling pressure coming in, and then as we were breaking out of that squeeze, and just like all the squeezes, I like to either sell in, or I like to sell into or buy into strength. But I like to sell on the strength um, when I'm having a breakdown or if we're breaking out here. And this happened to be a breakdown, so I'm selling for a 6% return on this one. Second trade on the SPY was at 10:31 or 10:13. So let me pull that chart up. So this is the SPY at 10:13 a.m. So you can see here, boom, SPY broke down. This is my first trade in the SPY, and this is my second trade here. So what I like to see on this trade, I could see that we were basing around that 10:20 mark, and then once again, I like to see the squeeze. Right, you guys know I like to trade squeezes, so we were squeezing here. We were squeezing with buying pressure, which is an A plus setup for me, and then we were breaking out with buying pressure. If you look at the VIX here, as we were squeezing on the VIX, or as we were squeezing on the SPY here, let me blow this up a little bit. as we were squeezing on the SPY and breaking out, the VIX was breaking down, which we want to see, right? That 9 EMA crossed at 21 as the SPY's 9 EMA was crossing the 21 going up, and as the Q's 9 EMA was crossing the 21 going up. Now, um, typically when you see this, if you don't have any resistance over here, you can have a nice move. But I knew I had to get in and out of this trade pretty quick for a couple reasons. We had a lot of price action right here, so we're going to run into resistance here, and we had a resistance level back at 404. So I was literally looking for just a quick in and out trade on this squeeze here. So you can see my entry was going to be once we held VWAP, and my exit was going to be essentially once we close below VWAP. So I'm risking pennies on the dollar here, right? If we close back below it, I was getting out basically. So I was literally playing this 402 to 402.88 to 402.75 range. Um, so I entered right on that next candle as we held VWAP. So I entered at 1013. We had a bit of a gravestone doji here, but we didn't close below that 403.10 mark. And then we held at that 403.30. And then once we were breaking out of that mark, I ended up selling it. Now, the reason why I sold it is because if you look over, like I was saying earlier, we've got a ton of price action around here. So I was looking for us to either consolidate or have a strong push through there, which from a volume standpoint, we were above average, but we didn't have a lot of volume. So I didn't think we were going to break up there. And we had resistance above us at 404. 75, so we were getting kind of close to that resistance level. So I ended up um, selling as we broke out a little bit, and you can see we topped off right around that 404.09 mark, and then we came back down. So that was for a 3.8% return in 2 minutes. So that's it. That's all I got for today. Quick review on the SPY. Played it down first thing in the morning, and then played it coming back up around 10. So if you got any questions, comments, concerns, if you do like the content, please hit your boy up, like and subscribe, smash that button, and we'll go from there. Hopefully you traded well. Hopefully you mitigated risk, took A+ setups, and grew your account. And with that being said, I will talk with you guys later, and thank you for your time.